Edgar Cayce, often called the sleeping prophet. He had a special gift. When he entered a trance-like sleep, he could access information beyond normal human understanding. He could see a person's past, present, and future, and many people came to him for healing when doctors couldn't help. Cayce believed that many illnesses are not only caused by physical problems in this life, but often come from karmic causes, actions or attitudes from past lives that still affect the soul. He gave about 15,000 readings, and nearly 9,000 of them were medical cases. According to him, when someone had caused harm or suffering in a previous life, that soul might experience suffering in this life, not as punishment but as a way to learn compassion, humility, and spiritual growth. Example 1. The girl with polio. There was a young woman who had suffered from polio since childhood. Her spine was twisted, she was paralyzed after a fall, and her life was full of sorrow, losing loved ones and facing rejection. In a reading, Cayce revealed that in a past life, she was a Roman noblewoman who took pleasure in watching people and animals suffer in the arena. Her cruel amusement created heavy karma. In this life, her suffering was the soul's way of repaying that debt and learning compassion through personal pain. Example 2. The blind man. Another man who was blind regained part of his sight after following Cayce's advice. Cayce explained that in a past life, the man was a Persian soldier ordered to blind war captives with a hot iron. Though he acted under command, the act still created karma. Now, as a blind man, he was experiencing the pain he once caused others, learning empathy and mercy. Cayce taught that both active and passive wrongdoing can produce karma. The only way to truly change one's destiny is through spiritual growth, purifying the heart, living kindly, and serving others with love. Edgar Cayce's readings point to one universal spiritual law, the law of cause and effect, or karma. Karma is not punishment, it's education for the soul. Each experience, whether joy or suffering, helps the soul understand love, empathy, and balance. Suffering can be a teacher. Physical illness or hardship may sometimes be the soul's way of healing spiritual wounds created long ago. When met with understanding and forgiveness, it can bring deep transformation. Compassion breaks the cycle. By forgiving ourselves and others, and by serving others selflessly, we release old karmic ties and lift our spiritual vibration. Spiritual growth changes destiny. Cayce's work agrees, we can't change the past, but we can transform its effects by living with kindness, gratitude, and awareness. Life is a continuum, not a single event. What we experience now is part of a much larger spiritual story, one that moves through many lifetimes, guiding the soul back to harmony with divine love.